Okay, welcome everybody to another Quintorius video in Pioneer. Going to be running this one through the exact same list as got the 5-0 in the last video. Yeah, going to play first here. Thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. It's nice to have you along. Oh, we're against Karuga, the macro stage. This is probably the mirror. This hand isn't great into the mirror. Like Leyline Binding. Leyline Binding can be fine, actually. Actually, I think I am going to keep this. Because if they go for the combo, we can potentially just go binding. Like, it doesn't always work, but maybe we're meant to mulligan this in the mirror. Don't think so. I think this is okay. Let's lead off with a white triome. But we're not going to need these leyline bindings for a long time anyway, given that neither side can play anything this early. Okay, Beansword Giant is one of our best draws. Just a little bit of ramp. And a threat if it gets that far. Besiege is a really nice one to have in hand as well. Go and get another white land, I think. We've got double red. Because it just means that if we draw Quintorius in a couple of turns, we can go Quintorius. If they binding, we get to yeah, get their binding. Although I suppose we can binding their binding as well. Probably add if only we can add Quintorius to hand. Yeah, I'll probably just go. Or do we cycle the triome? No, I think we play the triome, add Karuga. Because at some point we can like just destroy one of their like actually the next turn we can just in their upkeep we just destroy one of their lands. Oh, they're stuck on 3 lands as well. Okay, that's pretty good for us. Do we just cast Karuga? No. So we'll go Fabled Passage. So do we have double black? We do. Yeah, so let's get another. Does it matter? Yeah, and then we'll just hit the Sacred Foundry. This is an instant, right? Never actually used this side of it. Where's my fast mana not working? Yeah, never actually used Bedazzle until now. Auto mana is, yeah, it's W. Does my keyboard run out of battery maybe? Oh no, seems to be working now. Okay, Pony just concedes. Yeah, they were pretty unlucky to never find their 4th land, and then yeah, we just stone rain them. Okay, so against this match, what do we really not want to see from the other side? Like, Bedazzle was good there, but in general, it's not going to be great, I don't think. I think Thought Distortion. Thought Distortion's a weird one, because actually a lot of our stuff's creatures. Like, everything apart from these are creatures. Actually, I don't think that's that good here. I think I want the Reduced to Rubbles. Maybe a Shark Typhoon. I think you just want to be going quick. Making sure you hit your land drops. Yeah, like binding's still good. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think we want to do anything else. I thought Distortion discarding Quintorius is fine, but then they could just have Trumpeting Carnosaur. There's a lot of ramp. Let me go turn to this. Our lands are sorted, but yeah, I think I want to mulligan this one. Yeah, that's even worse. Okay. Well, we're not going to mulligan again. We'll keep this one. Just bottom one giant, one triome, probably. Yeah, not ideal, but okay. Spark, that was a weird one. Play land and pass, and then yeah, we can't actually hold up binding. Oh, probably should have played the other one in case we thought we might need to hold up binding, but I don't think we will, because these two don't make delirium. That does, but let's play the lands out. Now, if they go either, well, if they just, I think we actually have to hold up Leyline Binding here instead of Beanstalk Giant. Okay, yeah, we definitely do. Because if the opponent goes, even if they hadn't played the ramp spell there, they could have had that one where you channel it to put one into play. Okay, we draw Quintorius, which is quite nice. Are we meant... Oh, I suppose we could go Plains Island Swamp. I suppose we could go this and then hold up binding as well. Ooh, I really like that. Plains Island Swamp. Okay, so we'll shock this in. Fertile Footsteps. Because this allows us to hold up binding as well. Plains, because off of Beanstalk Giant they come in untapped, which is pretty crazy. So opponent could go for it here, depending on if they... Oh, they have a tap land. Okay, so we could go for it, but I don't think we will. It's just too much of a risk that they just binding our Quintorius, untap and play their own. So yeah, I think we want to wait. They didn't add Karuga either, so we'll just go land. I think we'll just pass, because reduces unless you pay 3, so want to be able to binding their stuff. Okay, we'll make a shark. That's fine. Yeah, we want to be able to binding through a reduce here. Okay, so they cast another Beanstalk Giant. Well, Fertile Footsteps. Land. I don't think we can afford to go for it yet. Play the land. Yeah, it was pass again. I don't know if we're meant to bind. We're not meant to binding the shark here, I don't think. We've only got 4 cards in hand. Cycle the Triome. Hopefully there's tap out for Beanstalk Giant. Unlikely though. Okay, there's the armadillo. Oh, okay, so this is now binding, so this is fine. So what we do now is we just go Quintorius minus, and then we can binding their binding. So plain swamp forest, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we can just jam Quintorius here. Discover 4. They'll go binding. We're binding their binding. So opponent waiting until we cast the Spark Double. So here, actually what we can do is, because this is on the stack, we can actually let that go and then just cast our own binding now to get another activation with this Quintorius. So yeah, enter as a copy of this one. Want to make sure the copy comes in as a copy of the non-legendary one as usual. Two Spark Doubles in hand is annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clones, but that's fine. I think we should have one more. Yeah. And that is exactly lethal. Okay, so it may have just been that the opponent didn't have anything else to do, but yeah, good to get the win in the mirror. So we'll move on swiftly to round 2. Right, on the play again here for round number 2. Have our companion. What do we think about this? It's got some ramp, it's got removal. Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. Play our Triome and pass. No companion for the opponent. Okay, looks like it's either mono black or vampires. Basic swamp makes it slightly more likely that it's mono black. But yeah, still could be anything. Okay, so they take our ramp. Well, that's a good draw. Let's play the Foundry. Pass. So do you need to find another land? But we do run quite a few lands. Best draw here. Okay, so yeah, it's mono black. By the look of it, mono black discard. Best draw here is like Beanstalk Giant or another Tanuki. That one will do. Yeah, so just gonna hold. Field of Ruin's fine. The thing I do like about this deck is we just run loads of basics. We're gonna hit the Triome. Okay, so we'll add that. Go grab a forest. Okay, just cycle. So we need either red or white. Probably red. Okay, draw another Quintorius, which is actually pretty good. Are we likely to need to besiege you something? I don't think so. We'll just add Karuga, I think. We wouldn't want to besiege you anything anyway. So a double Quintorius. The trouble is the opponent can interact with our combo. Like if they just hold up mana here, we may have to plus with Quintorius. Okay, so we haven't got island, but yeah, go and grab plains. Okay, so yeah, we just win the game. So we'll discard this one and this one. And yeah, just win the game this turn. People do like tapping out against Quintorius, I've noticed. I mean, maybe it could well be that they don't have anything else to do. We don't like hitting the there we go. Don't like hitting the impersonator first, but I think we should still have enough damage here. Okay, that's the non-legendary one. Okay, so this one, and I think we have enough. One spark double gone. Yeah, we've got one more, I think. Yep. Okay, so yeah, just winning the game on turn 5. I mean, we drew very well. So the plan against this kind of deck is just take out. So the deck Bedazzle doesn't do anything. We just want all the grindy stuff, really. So we often take out a lot of this type stuff. So we want all the Shark Typhoons in, all the Virtue of Persistence, and all the Dragon Lords. And then we either cut the Armadillo or we cut the Tanuki. I think well, this one's slightly better on the field. 7/7. Let's just cut some number of each. Let's do that. Right, Karuga. Yeah, this is okay. Like, it's got 3 big threats in. Like, Clever Impersonator coming in as a copy of anything is big. Opponent's mulliganing to 5 on the play, which isn't great for them. We are going to need lands, but we've got a redraw with Shark Typhoon. We have full domain as well. Opponent got a Thoughtseize? No. I guess they can wait on Thoughtseize against us. We kind of just want to draw lands. Yeah, that's fine. Or they could be waiting for Waste Not as well. They could go Waste Not and then Thoughtseize next turn. Right, there's the 5th. Play the Steam Vents and pass. Maybe we should have played an untapped land in case they go Field of Ruin. We could have made a Shark. Yeah, maybe. Let's go blank. Necromancer. Okay, so we do have answers to that. They're going to name Quintorius. We're going to... Does this make zombies or draw a card? Okay, so we make a zombie. But we've got other options. But yeah, we've got two two other ones in hand, which is nice. Okay, so here we'll just play the island. Attack with the zombie. Question is, do we cycle Shark Typhoon here? I think so. The opponent's probably cut a lot of their removal. Okay, let's attack. I think I'm going to hold on to the Clever Impersonators though, although, yeah, I think so. So let's just go add Karuga, play a Triome, pass. Because like the Clever Impersonator, having 2 of these in hand is actually pretty good. Because if your opponent goes, ooh, you draw a Leyline Binding, let's get rid of the Triome, I think. If they go Shieldred or something, we can Clever Impersonator their Shieldred. And then binding it now. Go blank's a bit of a weird one here. Have to think about what we discard. Doing something. It could be attacking with Hive, but I doubt it. Right, so it is a go blank. So I think it's 1 Clever Impersonator, maybe 1 land. Plain Swamp Forest. Yeah, so probably just 1 land. Might just cast Karuga. Okay, find another land. Do we just cast Karuga here? Yeah, I think so. Like the opponent's at 12. They don't draw any cards, but we do just make a 5/4. We just start casting our heavy hitters. And if they go Shielded Edict, make us sack the Karuga. That's fine. Yeah. Obviously, it would have been nice to get a trigger out of it, but it's follow it up with Dragon Lord Dromoka. And then Clever... no, we can't Clever Impersonator... Well, you can Clever Impersonator Dragon Lord, but it doesn't really work out well for you. Like, we just have to sack one, whereas Spark Double does make another one. Need to fade Thoughtseize here, really. They saw us discard a Clever Impersonator, so they may be more willing to go for something like a Shieldred. Okay, it's nothing. Well, this is a 3/3. If they want to spend their entire turn doing that, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, that no, that's fine. I was gonna say we could have Dragon Lorded first, but yeah, this is probably a bad attack actually. Let's go Stomping Ground, Dragon Lord. Yeah, it just gets to this stage where we just start, you know, slamming massive threats. So they need another Edict, something like Liliana, just like that kind of Edict doesn't work. It needs to be Shieldred's Edict, really. Okay, they have Blot Out. Yeah, wish I'd kept that zombie around because we could have attacked again here. Okay, Field of Ruin. Yeah, I might have been a bit liberal with casting my stuff here. So when I draw a Carnosaur would just be insane. Yeah, another reason to keep the zombie about, I guess. Okay, let's draw. Okay, Swamp not the best. I think we'll just play the Swamp. What I'll do is play the tap land. Play the tap land. Got something to discard to Sunken Citadel. I suppose if we play this and we... Sorry, discard to... Yeah, if we find exactly Shark Typhoon, would have been better to play the untapped land. I kind of want them to play something like a Shieldred. They got 2 cards in hand. Looks like I might be activating Gaia Reach again. Okay, we'll just discard another land. Might bring in Spark Double here as a copy of the Shark just to increase the clock. Opponent finds another Field of Ruin. They could double field us here, but that's not that great. Any of the like big green cycling threats is also good, or channel or whatever they're called, the Tanuki or the Armadillo. I don't know if it's a bit of a misconception that this deck doesn't run many basics. I was always I always potentially thought that, but actually it runs, yeah, loads. So what they should be hitting here is the steam vents. Because then we don't have double blue for this impersonator. Okay, Liliana of the Veil. Let's discard this spark double. Yeah. Let's get binding now. Don't really want to copy the Liliana. I think we will spark double though. Doubt the opponent's got sweepers in. I've probably taken out all of their things like Fatal Push. Because of this Gaia Reach, we also want to start holding stuff to discard to that. Okay. It's like we won't be playing any more lands. Opponent discards a Hive. Yeah, they should field our steam vents really. Although I think we discarded the Clever Impersonator. Okay, so we've got all the red we need, so it's just another green in case we draw one of the big double green spells. Okay, another Liliana. Do we attack Liliana? I don't think so. I think we just attack them. I'm going to hold on to this because I think the opponent might, well, they're going to have to edict us at some point. So we might as well hold this for Gaia Reach. Okay, they discarded Duress. So here we're fine if they plus. If they minus, we'll just sack the 1/1. And probably just kill Liliana. Yeah. Okay, they're going for the attack. We got one card in hand. So if we go attack them for 2 down to 4, make a spark double copy of the shark. They then go edict, or we go Liliana. Okay, just binding. So let's go attack them. Go spark double the shark, binding Liliana. And then yeah, hope they so spark double comes in with an additional +1/+1 counter. I feel like that should be a 3/3. Let me know if I've got that wrong. In fact, this is additional. This already has a +1/+1 counter. No, maybe it copies the thing and then. Oh, that's an annoying one to have to discard. Yeah, it must copy it and then see the counters. But this, yeah, it doesn't see the original counters. Although it sees the loyalty counters. Oh no, but it enters. Yeah, okay. Plays a swamp. And yeah, so the sharks and the zombie attacks do get there in the end. Yeah, the clone effects can just be good cards later on in the game. If your opponent is playing good cards, they can become a copy of those potentially. Okay, well, yeah, we're 2-0. See you for round 3. Right, round number 3. Gonna be on the draw here. This hand is, if we can draw any more land, this hand's really good. Although it's got 2 spark doubles in. I think I'm going to mulligan. It's close, but I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this hand is a lot better. Keep just bottom the spark double. Like it's turn 2 binding if we need it. We can fetch the lands. All of Storm Giant, so it could be Phoenix here. If they go turn 2 Ledger Shredder, I will just binding it. Especially now we've drawn the 3rd land. Okay, so it is Phoenix. Could be Creativity as well, actually. Yeah. Now they've drawn both lands, I think I'm still gonna Armadillo. Okay, opponent hits a Lightning Axe. Not great against us. They do get a Phoenix in the graveyard. I need to refamiliarize myself with their Phoenix main deck. Like, do they run any bounce effects? I think that they usually run at least one Otawara. Okay. Just gain a little bit of life here. So we've got loads of mountain. I think we'll just get a swamp. Are unlikely to need swamp, but it just adds domain for binding. Okay, play the swamp. So now it really depends on what the opponent does. If they might tap out thinking that you know, oh, there's no way we can cast Quintorius next turn because we've only got 3 mana. But then we just channel the Tanuki. But if they don't, I don't think we'll bother. You know, we'll just keep this as a backup threat. And we probably do that if they even hold up 1 mana. Because they, I mean, it's mostly Spell Pierce we have to worry about. And in fact, actually, if it's Spell Pierce we have to worry about, we should channel to get around Spell Pierce earlier. And this can be just Lightning Axe, which they do have. So, yeah, I think actually channeling it is correct here. So we've got 2 planes. Does it matter? No, we don't have 2 planes. I'm going to get another planes. Okay. So now we can. I think we're just going to go play a tap land, add Karuga, pass the turn. Yeah, we're quite happy just making our land drops here. And in a couple of turns we can potentially go for Quintorius. Another copy of Free the Fae. We choose Opt. Opponent has missed some lands. Looks like they're going to cast Treasure Cruise here. Don't think there's usually much in the main deck that can like damage Quintorius with just red mana. Okay, another opt. So yeah, we're just going for Quintorius next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna go binding. Use our mana. They might lightning axe the Phoenix to save it from binding, which we're fine with. Yeah, but then we just untap Quintorius. Okay. Play the land. Play Quintorius. And yeah, win the game. Yep. Keep on discovering. Clever impersonator. I think I say this every time, just as a reminder to myself, but yeah, you want to copy the non-legendary one. And that's lethal. Okay, so yeah, lethal on turn 5 there. Right, against Phoenix, so we want to take out the sorcery speed kind of ramp. I usually take out Beanstalk Giants, I think. But Deck Bedazzle is a little awkward. I think we definitely want Shark Typhoons. So the cards we definitely want: Shark Typhoons, Dramokas, and Thought Distortions. And then we got 3 cuts. I think it's just... this is good against exactly Ledger Shredder, but that's it. So I think we'll cut those. And then maybe bring in... oh no, that's 60. That's probably fine. Like, gaining some life with the Armadillo is good. Like, it's got reach and ward 3 in the late game. But yeah, what we don't want is the kind of slow 3 mana sorcery Fertile Footsteps. So in this one, I think we just want to play the kind of draw go game. This hand is fine-ish. Thought that art for Dragon Lord Dramoka, I thought it was a land. I think we can keep it. Like, it's got some good stuff, but is it going to be too slow? I think it's okay. Let's try this. We're going to want to find an extra land or 2. Actually, we need to find another 3 lands, but our deck is a lot of land. Okay, binding's actually pretty good. Although it does, with this mana, currently can't cast it on 2, which is a little bit annoying. Ooh, okay, so we need to cast, right. The other Triome would be the best draw. Okay, that's not great. So we'll go Fabled Passage Pass. They can kill it next turn, but by then they might have made like so many 1/1s. Yeah. So we're just going to get Mountain with this. Did you miss a land? Okay, so planes. Do we? I think we cycle the Carnosaur. Well, we just kill this with the Carnosaur because if they could actually Spell Pierce does stop that. Yeah, so we just have to kill this. Okay. Okay, so opponent's got 2 power. We need to find lands, really. Ashiok. Ashiok's a weird one because we could, if we find a land, I might bring in a copy of Ashiok. We don't really search our library or use the graveyard. Right. Okay, so we have to. I think we have to do that now. We could cycle Shark Typhoon, look for a land. Or we could guarantee one with this. Let's guarantee one, I think. No, I think we can pass the turn. So we haven't lost any spark doubles. Would we have got there? No, thought distortion on the top, other than 1 to 3 lands. I want to keep this binding for a. Oh, we can't search our library. Oh no! Oh, that was close. I almost went for that. And we don't actually have the correct stuff for this. Okay, that's not great. Don't actually have an island. Okay, so that was pretty poor. So now I think we just go discard this, kill this. Okay, we find our land. Still no blue mana though, but we can now search. So let's go shock this in. Yep. Shock this in because then we can go channel this, search for a swamp, binding something. Oh no, we can't. Oh, I'm not doing well today. We'd need to get island anyway, so I should not have shocked that in. This one comes in tapped. So we're going to get an island here. Hopefully it's tap out for... Ooh, okay, so let's go... Island. Oh, that does work. I was reading it wrong. This is Plain Swamp Forest Island, and then we do have it, so I'm just going to go binding here. If the opponent spell pierces, we just win the game with Quintorius. Yep. How many, have we lost any? Okay, so there's actually no clone effects in the graveyard, in exile. Surprised the opponent spell pierce that. This does work, right? Yeah. this. They got one in hand, so okay, another spark double. Should be it. Yep. Yeah, tapping out on that leyline binding was a bit wild. I thought maybe the opponent tapped the rest of the hand was just rubbish, and they thought having this in, they favoured having this, but it doesn't stop this kind of stuff. So we don't really use the graveyard. I've heard Ashiok brought in against me quite a lot of times with this deck. Yeah, doesn't really do too much. So yeah, we're 3-0, 6-0. Let's move on to round 4. Right, on the draw here, other things, we'll declare Karuga. We're against a Yorion deck. Yeah, this hand's fine against a Yorion deck, I think. Yeah, we'll keep. There could be control. Okay, stomping out. Oh, could also be Niv, but Niv's kind of okay with his hand. Another Quintorius. Let's play Kentria pass. So yeah, this deck often plays. They do play main deck Unmoored Ego and stuff like that, which is a bit awkward. Okay, that's actually a really good draw. Play the swamp. Sorry, play the mountain in case we need to kill something. Yeah, it's just the surprise factor of this Tanuki that I really like, because they think you can't go off, and then if they don't play around this. Cornucopia is fine. Okay, so play the plains and pass. Hopefully they just go for Niv, and then we just channel this, win the game. Come on, just go for Niv. This adds one of any color, right? Yeah. Bring to Light would be awful, actually. Yeah, we do not want that. Because they go Bring to Light for Unmoored Ego, win the game. So yeah, we definitely don't want that. Unless they go Bring to Light for Valky or something. Okay, they shock in. Please not Bring to Light. Please just play Niv. Oh, yeah. We probably lose here now. Well, I mean, we've got answers to some of their stuff. And it depends what they get. Like, if they probably just get yeah, they probably just get what's it called? Unmoored Ego. Okay, so it's going to be harder to win now. Yeah, we really do want to see turn 4 Unmoored Ego. So they're going to name Quintorius, I assume. We do get to draw 2 cards. The opponent has actually named Enigmatic Incarnation. Yeah, just, I guess, one of the benefits of playing a slightly kind of off-meta deck, although these days Enigmatic is quite a lot more off-meta than this. So yeah, we just go and get Swamp. Untap. Play the land. Play Quintorius. And win the game. Yeah, so we get a trifle lucky there. We didn't play anything before that, so opponent just thought we were on Enigmatic. But Karuga Fires hasn't been a thing for a while. And that didn't run Enigmatic Incarnation, did it? Or did it? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, we get pretty lucky here. Right, so we want all the bindings. Bedeck Bedazzle can go. We want Thought against. I think we probably want Thought Distortion, although they do run a lot of creatures. No, we want the Thought Distortion. We want all of the alternate wins as well. I'm going to cut the Armadillos, I think. Bring in the Dramokas, although Dramoka does just get hit by Binding, but so does Virtue. I think I'm going to cut the Beanstalk again because it's bad into No More Lies. I kind of want to bring in Reduce to Rubble just for that countering the turn. Yeah, I think I'll bring those in, and then one Virtue. Does that seem okay? Yeah, I think so. Okay, Karuga. I keep thinking this Dragonlord art is a land. This hand's fine if we can find a land. If we don't, it's pretty ropey. Because we can go channel, although we're still quite a way off. I'm going to mulligan. Yeah, this is good. Keep this. Bottom. If you want to hold up this and this, is it just bind? I think I want to keep. I'm going to bottom one of these Carnosaurs. So we're going to need either plains or island. Let's see if we can draw some lands. Another binding. So what do we do here? We're less likely to draw a land that makes island. We don't actually need to decide this turn. Okay, there's that. Okay, so that's good. So we'll just go Fable Passage for a plains. Yeah, just Fable Passage for a plains. Okay, they find a Beanstalk. I wonder if I'm meant to binding that. Vents. I probably will binding that if the opponent doesn't do anything. What could they? They could play. They could just hardcast Unmoored Ego, which is why we want to hold up Reduce here. Actually, I don't think I want to cast this binding yet. Because they could just binding our binding. Okay, we find a land. That's interesting. I'm going to play the land and pass. Lets us potentially Clever Impersonator next turn. See what they go for here. If they go for, don't know, what would we... Okay, so I think I'm just going to cast the Binding now. No, I think we can wait another turn. Okay, Rafine's Tower. That's pretty good. So we'll just play that. That makes our Binding 1 mana anyway. And we can hold up Reduce as well. Soul Search. Choose a non-land card. Exile that card if that card's mana is 1 or... Oh, right, okay. So do we reduce that? I think so. Although then if they just take our Carnosaur... If they go pay, take the Carnosaur, it gives us a chance to top deck though. I think we just... I think we do. I suppose we should probably Binding first. Just counter this. So they're going to pay, but it gives us the chance to just top deck the win here. And then we can also just cast Rubble. Stop them doing too much next turn. Oh, they just Dovin's Veto. Okay, so they have a... Yeah, so we know they have Leyline Binding here. Yeah. Okay, so they do play it. So notably here we want to, if we're going to Leyline Binding anything, we Leyline Binding. Okay, so yeah, that's, I mean, we had a few things that do it here. You know, we do get very lucky. Play the Carnosaur. Spark Double. Do need to hit Quintorius fairly soon. There we go. Discover 4. Clever Impersonator. So do we... Yeah, we just bring Clever Impersonator in as a copy of Quintorius. Like we could bring it in as a copy of... Actually, we might as well bring it in as a copy of this, right? Bring it in as a copy of this, and then it discovers... Yeah, might as well. Then we keep this Quintorius around. Oh, unless we find another one, but that's fine. Like this works out the same. But we get another Carnosaur on the field. Copy this. Spark double. That might be the lot of them though. So we need to check. We got 1 copy, 2 copies. Oh no, I think we're good. 3 copies, 4 copies. Oh, this is a copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the last one. So I'm gonna bring it. Yeah, cause let's just check. We got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So we just bring it in. We'll just bring it in as a copy of Quintorius actually, and then just plus, because we don't have any more in the deck. Yeah, frustrating to have drawn this one, because the opponent can now wrath us. I'm pretty sure that was the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Well, Omnath is a good way for them to come back, although we do have... They need Fabled Passage now, really. Fabled Passage into a sweeper. Yeah, we do have 21, 22, 24 damage on the field, so... Okay, they do have the Fabled Passage. Only 3 cards in hand, though. We could lose to the... I don't think they still play the... I was going to say, I don't think they still play the Selfless Glyph Weaver, because that would have won them the game. Opponent's at 8 though. We have more than enough damage. And we have binding. Oh, we can ultimate this Quintorius as well. I'm not actually sure what... Okay, we do win the game. What does Quintorius' ultimate do? Exile any number of target cards from your graveyard. You may play them this turn. Okay, so doesn't do too much for us in this spot. I guess we just... oh no, it does win the game, because we minus this one and then cast stuff from exile, and then... Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, we are 4-0-8-0. Let's play for another trophy. Okay, round number 5. Going to be on the draw. Oh, this is... It's close. Any one land and we're really quite good, although we've got binding. That would ramp us into our 4th land. We do have the Carnosaur. We need to find loads more lands. I think I'm going to mulligan this. It is close. Unfortunately, this hand is worse, but I think it's better than going to 5. Now, we do at least have, you know, we've got removal. We've got a win con. Okay, Steambent's tapped, so you think Phoenix, but tapped is a little spooky. Hopefully this goes Shredder, we can kill it. That's a good exchange for us. Okay, looks like it's probably going to be a Free the Fae. Okay, we find Quintorius. So I'm just going to play the Mountain here. Pass the turn. Because if they go Shredder, I want to be able to kill it. Oh, did you? Oh, okay, so it's creativity. So, yeah, there's not going to be anything we're able to do with this, unfortunately. Okay, swamp. So I think we go play this. I probably should have played this. I think I'm just going to pass. Drawing a card with the clue? No, another juice. Okay, so see if they go for it here. Looks like a more... I think I'm going to draw a card here. Okay, another Quintorius. So we're able to go... We're now able to try and win the game on turn 5, 6, and 7. I'm just going to play a land and hold up. Yeah, I don't want to add Karuga, I don't think. I want to make the opponent think we're playing. We have binding in hand. What have they got here? Okay, big score. So, could be the worm version, in which case if they have creativity here we just lose. Although they might be playing around binding, because binding is very good into the worm. Looks like just going for it. Could be the creatures, the green dinosaurs. Depends what version they're playing. Yeah, it is those. Okay. But then we just win the game this turn, I think. Well, they're going to go up to quite a lot of life, though. So they go to 47. And they draw loads of cards. I don't know if we can deal 47 damage with Quintorius. I was certainly going to try. I think we'd need to hit... We need to hit Spark Double first. But they're not hitting us for a load. So let's go land... I mean, we have to go for it. I think we have... Yeah, I think we have to hit Spark Double first. Okay, that's really good. So we might be able to do it now. Copy here. So we do get to do the maximum number, I think. Cast another Spark Double. What did they discard? Okay. Copy this one. Fortunately, we didn't. We could have one of these enter as a copy of one of their things. We've got 4 clones out, so we do have some more. We'd like to hit Spark Double here. Clever Impersonator. That is a little bit annoying. Although, is this going to be just enough? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it might be. Copy here. No, it's not going to be. Okay, opponent goes to 5. So we copy this one. But then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is all of them. So we just have to make a 3-2. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've ever wanted for another one. So that is the maximum damage we can do. They were at 47, so we can deal 40. Well, it can't be an odd number. So we played this, dealt them 2. Okay, I think they're going to start. Oh, I guess yeah, they have to. They have to kill our one that's about to ultimate. But we do just make loads of 3/2s here. Okay, they kill another one. Okay, so let's go plus make a 3/2. Plus make a 3/2. We'll go. I guess we go Beanstalk. We'll play the land first. Go Fertile Footsteps, because then we can cast Beanstalk Giant next turn. What do we get? Just another forest, probably. Because then, yeah, we can cast Beanstalk Giant next turn, which will kill them to Quintorius. I'm just going to add Karuga here. Could kill one of their things. But I think we'd rather save it for dealing them 2. Oh, don't want to auto yield. Oh, I didn't get there. That's a shame. Okay. Although I think we lose all of our Quintorius here. Not sure why they didn't do that. Before we made the 3/2. Wonder if they play like main deck Anger of the Gods or something. Okay, they do. See if they attack all the Quintoriuses. Because we can kill one. Okay, so we will try and kill this one. Oh, it makes it. That's pretty grim. Oh, we're probably just dead now. Maybe we should let that resolve. So we could cast Carnosaur and it has to hit Quintorius. So this is definitely making a 3/2. Or we could just cast Beanstalk Giant. We haven't seen any like full-on counter spells. Or we just go Carnosaur. Carnosaur hits Quintorius. Make another 3/2. I think that's probably better. Yeah, probably shouldn't have killed their thing there. Ooh, yuck. Oh, I should have played the land. Oh, okay, so we have to play the shameful land. I didn't think they. I didn't play around that one. Oh, we probably lose now that these are killing us very quickly. Okay, they kill the. I don't think it's in a bit of an odd order. These things are huge. No blocks. Fable. Okay. What do we do here? So go Quintorius +1. Go land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just didn't need to do that. I think I'm gonna attack. Do we play Beanstalk Giant? Counter attack 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we don't yet. I think I'm gonna attack here. Okay, opponent blocks. I'm gonna wait and see. Yeah, I wish I hadn't killed this because I just didn't do anything. These are pretty insane. I kind of wanted them to attack with their Hall of Storm Giants here. They can start copying them in a couple of turns. Can I make a copy of... No. Okay. Let's play the Beanstalk Giant. Okay, it's quite big. 9/9. Okay, we will pay the 2. Might have another one of those. If they do, we'll probably just concede. Yep. Okay. Well, we get pretty got by creativity there. Our first first game loss, actually. Okay, so against creativity, what do we want to do? So binding is good, but Deck Bedazzle doesn't do anything. I don't think we want the... I think we want the Thought Distortions. Probably want Dragon Lord Dramoka. I think, yeah, we'll cut the Beanstalk Giants again, and some of these Tanukis. What are we trying to bring in? Just trying to bring in Shark Typhoons and probably reduce. So that's 60. Kind of want to bring in some number of sharks. How good is Shark here? No, I think that's fine. I don't think I necessarily want Shark. It was really close. Yeah, just couldn't quite deal enough damage. Maybe if we'd been on the play and we were able to Carnosaur instead, but yeah. Okay, can I mulligan this one? One lander. This is a lot better. Put the Impersonator. I guess Impersonator is not the worst. Draw, like, if they play the Vaultborn thing. They could also be switching to a different plan, I guess. They could be bringing in something like Hullbreaker Horror. Okay, so do we want a Fabled Passage now? I don't think so. What could we draw that would make us want a Fabled Passage now? Don't think there's anything much. We've got Forest Island Mountain Plains, so this is, I mean, this is pretty much guaranteed to just get a swamp. They play Ketria Triumph. I guess they play that so that they can potentially hardcast the thing. I'm going to play the Plains here because I want to be able to counter a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So they shocked in, so they probably have something here. Okay, they just pass. I'm going to play the tap land here. That searches for a swamp, but we only have one swamp. So yeah, we'll just let's play the Ketria Triome. Tap land, pass the turn, and then if the opponent goes for, am I meant to? Okay, that's fine. Can't do anything about that anyway. Hopefully it's trying creativity. Probably even let it resolve. Well, there's no way they go for it here though. Okay, take one. Wonder if we want another basic. Because if we could fetch double swamp here, we could Thought Distortion them. I'm gonna get the swamp in case we draw one of our black shock lands. Okay, another Tanuki. I think I'm just going to go land. Let's buy Karuga. What should have fetched? If they go for big score here, I probably will counter it. Create a 2/2. I'm just going to fetch now while we can. What do we want more of? Let's get another island. No, it's another forest, I think. I don't want to counter that. Although I guess we kind of want to get reduced into the graveyard. I think I'm just going to channel here. So you got 3 forests, 2 plains. We can't get plains. Let's get another mountain. We really want a black source. I doubt they run the Narcissus Reversal. Okay, there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can hold up 2 mana after that. I mean, we're going for it. If they're on Narset's Reversal, then fine. Okay, big score. Makes sense. Okay, so we get through. We get a load of stuff here. They have 3 cards left. They have the Tyrant and 2 lands. So the next turn we get to go Quintorius, hold up, reduce. They play a mountain, which we didn't know about. So I guess they can cycle the Triome. Okay, so we just go for jamming Quintorius. Yeah, okay. So Thought Distortion pulling it back for us there. In that kind of game, yeah, you just have to wait quite a lot. Shark Typhoon, I don't think we want to change anything. That Tanuki is actually quite good. Would we like to change the Armadillo? I think so, actually. I think I'm going to go -3 Armadillo, +3 Shark Typhoon. Yeah. Like, just having that extra blocker can be good. Top decking it late game. You can potentially hard cast it. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 lands. I think I'm going to keep this. Oh no, that's a Tanuki. It's not the Armadillo. So we really need to find another land. If we do, we've got some good stuff. You know, we can get Swamp for... let's risk it. Let's go for it. We're on the draw. We've got 25 lands left in the deck. Didn't want to draw that. Okay, we'll go in Dather, pass. Yeah, just need any untapped land, even a, well, no, tap land. Tap land, I mean, we'll take anything at this point. Land. Oh no. We're really not going to find... we're pretty much 50% every draw step to find a land, so to find our third one on time when we've got our draw on turn 1, 2, and 3, we're kind of, what's that, 1 in 8 to miss. Good binding here, but come on. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's rough. Yeah, about 1 in 8 to miss our third land there. Maybe we're meant to mulligan for lands. Let's discard this Spark Double. That's really rough. Fable. So we're just going to binding the... I think just the Fable, actually. Right, come on, land. Land. Okay, we do find a land. It's not ideal. Yeah, maybe we're meant to mulligan in this matchup for... yeah, for lands. They draw a card. I mean, we're still in it. We'd love a land off the top. Again, land. Yeah, we do find it. Okay. So we'll just play that tapped. can hold up Reduce. Then next turn, if we find a land, we can Thought Distortion them. Okay, another Deduce is fine. If they tap out here, which is doubtful, okay, so we just go and get a swamp and then hopefully find a land. Are they at Hull Breaker range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite. They go to discard a Prismari command. Well, we find a land, so we could cast Dramoka. We go Dramoka, or do we just Thought Distortion them? I'm just going to Thought Distortion. I doubt, again, I'm doubting they play Narset's Reversal. Okay, so we only lose, well, we lose 2 things here. I guess we lose the Thought Distortion. That's pretty gross. Maybe I was meant to just go for Dragon Lord Dramoka. That was the big one that does it. Yeah. Maybe we're meant to just go for Dramoka there to play around that, because they don't usually run that many things that deal with Dragon Lord Dramoka. Although we did see Fires of Victory before. So I think Thought Distortion was fine there. I think you can make arguments for both. We're going to cast Dragon Lord Dramoka here. Another Fable. Another Spark Double, not ideal. Yeah, just cast this one. Oh, we weren't under a great deal of pressure either. Don't tell me they've got like Ether Gust. Okay, they do run Ether Gust. I'm going to put this on top, I think. So yeah, they've had the answer at the right time. So they discard 2 counter spells. I was kind of getting beaten down by these tokens. We're at 10. Hall of Storm Giants. It's another Fable or something. Could be Creativity. They probably lose to Creativity here. I'll add this to the list of things to try, actually. It looks really cool. Okay, so they make 3 Tyrants. Gain loads of life, draw loads of cards. We know we've got Dramoka on top, so we can go block for 5, gain 5. We're at 15, take 12, 14. So they make the flexion. So we need them to have nothing. I suppose they can also just like deal any amount of damage to this now. We go to 1. Okay, yeah. I guess Quintorius or Carnosaur off the top potentially. Well, that's a Carnosaur. Depends what the opponent has, of course. Looks like they have a load of counterspells in their list. Okay, GG's. Yeah, I think playing the Thought Distortion was fine there. Yeah, they had Ether Gust as well, so actually whatever we did probably wasn't gonna get there, but there we go. I was really impressed with the list again. our game 3 opponent. Don't get me wrong, they played very, very well. Knew kind of how to beat us. That game 1 was made a few errors again, like killing the tyrant, because they just make another one and gain a load more life. We possibly could have burned them out. But yeah, really impressed with the deck. I think this is now my front runner for the RCQ season. Just got the few extra bits that I needed arriving in the mail. Everyone loves a mail day, obviously. But yeah, do let me know if you have any questions or any suggestions for the deck. If you've got any resources, that would be greatly appreciated. But for now, we'll see you again next time. Cheers.